Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back. It's a very technoboy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to connect a capacitor to a two-wheeler battery. And what is up YouTube? Welcome back. It's a very technoboy, and in this video, why I'm telling you this, because when your two-wheeler battery is too weak to do the self-start, so then what you need to do is just replace the battery, or first of all charge the battery, and if it cannot hold the charge, then you need to replace the battery. There's no other way, but there is one way that you can use your old weak battery to two-wheeler by just using one or two capacitors. That's what I'm going to tell you now, because you know, when you give voltage to the capacitor that hold the charges, and you can get it discharged whenever you need. So you just need to connect one capacitor to the battery, and it will hold the charge of the battery, and when you do the self start for the first time, that's going to work, because it will discharge the whole voltage. But for that you need at least a 35 volt capacitor, and with what to say 4700 MFT, or you can use 2 or 3. That's going to hold more charge. So that's it. That's what I'm going to show you now. So let's get to work. Alright, so we need capacitors just like this. You can see, as you know, the two-wheeler battery is like 12 volt and around 5 ampere per hour. So we need at least 25 volt of capacitors, and with 4700 MFD of the capacitance value. And you can see I have two of them. This thing is 25 volt, and this one is like 35 volt, and both are 4700 MFD. So the connection is very simple. As you can see, one side it's marked with the negative, so this pin is the negative one, and the other one would be the positive. So simply connect the positive to the positive battery terminals and the negative to the negative terminals. So simple like that. On this capacitor you can see that's the negative line, so this pin is negative and this one is positive. And also, when you buy a new capacitor just like this, well, this is not new, but you can see the full length legs, and you always see the positive leg will be longer than the negative leg of the capacitors, just like this. So with that, you need some copper wire of good gauge, and here I have 1.5 square mm electrical wire. You can use 0.75 mm or 0.5 mm, that would work too, but the thicker wire is better for higher amperage. So I'm going to use this one, and simply I'm going to cut this kind of length of wire, and going to connect it to the terminals. I'm going to use this one 35 volt. So let's do that. Alright, so the work is done. You can see both the wires are connected to the pins of these capacitors, and that's the negative one, that's the positive one. Now just simply need to connect this one to the battery positive terminal and this one to the negative terminal. That's it, and the work is done. So let's do that, and let's try to start the bike. Let's see if it works.